Alright, just thought I'd do a quick video of what I'd shipped over from the US in December. Used Grillership as always, no problems. Requested delivery, arrived about 48 hours later. Just unpacked them, not in any particular order. It's been mainly hockey, with a few football and a couple of F1 cards at the end. Most of you will know and won't be surprised that a lot of these will be goalie cards, which is the main part of my collection. So let's have a look and see what we've got. So a bit of a mixture. Some of these were eBay purchases, some from X, and a few break cards thrown in here as well. So first one, the Phoenix Copley Auto from Champs. Just picked this one up. I'd not already got an auto of Copley, and just thought it was a nice looking card. Quite clean auto on there, and I do like the Champs cards. They just look quite clean. So that one's quite nice. A few cards that look as though they were just thrown in for free. A numbered rookie of Lucas Dostal. Obsidian Black. Again, nice looking cards. I normally only pick up mainly autos, but just that this one looked nice, and I was buying a few of the cards from the same seller, so I just thought I'd pick this one up at the same time. So another nice one to go into the collection. Another auto, a Markstrom, low numbered, sticker auto, but nice clean card, and some of the old Panini designs being really nice, rather than just a standard upper deck. So Crown Royale out of 25. Another really nice one. And a few Young Guns. Obviously not the most popular player, but for obvious reasons, but just was missing from the Young Guns collection, so I had to pick that one up. Then another few just to fill a few gaps in the collection. Caden Primo from 1920. I think this was actually potentially an update from SPA. But yeah, another one to fill a gap there, and then one of the more recent ones, again, the Hildeby Young Gun, just base ones. I just collect these and they just go in a top loader binder. Then an auto from OPC Platinum of Prosvetov. So just blue auto, so nothing not numbered or anything, but just again a goalie I didn't already have an auto of, so I just thought I'd pick that one up. And then rookie auto of Devin Cooley. So from Platinum 24-25. Yeah, I always like to try and pick up rookie autos where possible. So another one just came available, good price. So I think they were probably all from the same seller, hence they were all in the same pack. So just a nice little batch picked up there. Joe Lindgren, obviously being a Caps fan as well as a goalie collector, just made sense to add this one to the collection. And then looks like we've got another card in there as well. So yeah, Lindgren from SPA, just a nice clean card, clean auto. Again, as a Caps fan, again picking up from the same seller. So Miroshnichenko. So yeah, same sort of card, and just a nice one. And then also managed to pick up Future Watch Auto of Kolosov, which I think was probably the main one I was looking for when I bought this batch. Again, a nice rookie one that I'd not got an auto of already. So another one that was just nice to add and get crossed off the list. This one just fills a couple of gaps, because I do collect the Allure set from 2021 as well. So goalie auto, and fits in the 2021 Allure set. So it's a nice one to pick up, and obviously not many autos knocking around really for Kivlenieks, unfortunately. So just the Red Rainbow short print auto. And then just a cheap one, so just because I was picking up the Kivlenieks, just picked this one up as well, just as a Caps card, just a nice rookie patch auto of Alexiev. Yeah, do really like these. Looks like it's just a really nice card, and obviously numbered 249. So yeah, so I always like to try and buy multiple from a seller, just because it helps with the buying multiple, and obviously only paying one lot of postage. So all these do go straight to my Gorilla Ship account, and I tend to get them then sent over once or twice a year. So there will be cards in here I've completely forgotten about. So what we've got here, so I think that was probably an extra one that was thrown in. It's not the sort of card I'd normally choose to pick up. And then back to another Young Guns, so another one that I was missing from the collection. And what I do with these as well, sometimes I will pick up duplicates if they go in cheap, because you never know with goalies, they might all of a sudden, later in the career, suddenly become a main goalie on one of the NHL teams somewhere. So I just have them stashed away if I've got any spares, just in case they do suddenly make it big later in the career. So another one with a gap filled there. Being a Caps fan, I did like this guy when he was at the Caps. I thought he was decent as the second choice. Unfortunately, obviously got thrown in with injuries. So just a nice one that just became available. Vanacek auto, but from Hershey, so from 16-17 AHL. The prices on the back are not necessarily what I've paid for them, but yeah, just a nice one, not too expensive. So just picked it up. So I was picking up the others. It was quite a nice cheap card, so it just made sense to add this one as well. Never turn down really cheap goalie autos if it's just a card that I like the look of. So yeah, Emmanuel Geist. I don't think I'd already got a card of his, so again, another one that I can just cross off the list that I now have an auto for. And then one just to add again to the Allure set. Nice and cheap, this one. I think that probably is what I paid for this one. So nice and cheap, it just made sense while I was picking up the others. And then the goalie that is my main goalie collection, where I do pick up multiple cards. Lundqvist, probably my favourite player of all time. Unfortunately never got to play for the Caps when they signed him, which probably would have ended up costing me a fortune in cards. But so yeah, just nice numbered artifacts, start at 399. So yeah, I think there's possibly a few low end cards around these. So just another Allure just to add to the set. But again, I think these are probably ones that were just added in as free cards. And they obviously realised I was buying goalies and throwing in a lot of base goalie cards, so not going to complain with those. They'll just go into a binder somewhere. Not numbered, but Stature, probably one of my favourite sets, regardless of which year it is. So when they become available and it's a goalie, I just like to pick them up. I just think they're really nice looking cards. I think there's probably one or two others in this package as well. Another rookie auto of another goalie, it's a Kochetkov. Yeah, just looks really nice, this card. So was going cheap, so I just picked that one up. Anunen, patch auto, nice looking patch. I normally don't buy too many patch autos, it's mainly just the autos that I pick up, but when it's a nice patch, I'll always try and just pick them up and add them to collection. And then just a cheap numbered card from further back, so 15-16, just a numbered Corey Crawford, not low numbered or anything, but so another one just pick up while I was picking up other things. And then just another Anunen rookie card from Clear Cut, so just the base Clear Cut there, but yeah, just another nice rookie auto to add to the collection. So that's the first stack. We'll try and pick up the pace on this because it's going to take a while. So next stack, again, looks like we've got a few extras thrown in to start with. A cheap one, but a Caps card as a rookie, so just picked that one up of Lapierre. One of the more recent young ones, Cossa. So obviously not ridiculously expensive, but not one of the cheap couple of dollar cards. It was a little bit more for that one, but picked it up now. I've made the mistake before of not picking a card up as a young ones just because it was a bit more expensive, and then they've gone on to become even more expensive, and I've regretted it. So I did decide to just purchase that one at the time. Same seller had this Young Guns canvas. I don't very often buy the canvas versions, but again, while I'm buying other cards, all thrown in with the same shipping, thought I'd just pick that one up. Another goalie that I didn't already have an auto of, so picking up the Future Watch auto. Not low numbered, sort of 999, but it's just another one that I can tick off the list. So nothing fancy at all really about this one. A Mike Smith sticker auto, but going cheap, so made sense just to purchase that one. And then one that I've not seen many autos of, so just an old Parkhurst from the North Stars. So really nice. So don't see many of these. It's just something different rather than buying all the up-to-date sets. So really nice, and a really nice auto on that one. So all on card. So yeah, nice. And then just another freebie thrown in. Some more freebies. So UPL debut ticket access. This one is numbered to 299. I do actually have a graded card that I've purchased since buying this. Not auto, but that'll be my next batch that comes along. I've just purchased the out of 50 golden treasures from OPG Platinum, so that'll come in the next delivery, but that obviously won't be for a good few months. I picked up that one. Not auto, but a goalie that's possibly got a bright future. As you say, just numbered to 199. Then also the 249 from the same seller. As I mentioned before, Vanacek. This obviously a Caps jersey, so at 399. Although I've got various Vanacek autos, but they're not expensive, and because they are Caps cards as well, I do pick up multiples of those. Young Guns canvas of Kochetkov. Again, another one that could have a bright future, so it just made sense to add that one while it was going cheap. Now I was buying other cards. And then a nice one for the Allure set, the Jason Robertson rookie short print. So the orange slice. So I've got a few of these now, so gradually building that collection. Cheap one, I do already have a Dubnyk auto in the collection, but just a nice different looking card rather than the standard platinum etc that we get and we've all become used to. So this one is numbered to 149. So yeah, just a different looking but nice looking card. I do like the dark black cards. I always think the images stand out quite well. And similar story with this one. A lustrous rookie signature of Kochetkov out of 299. Saying the pen on the auto wasn't slightly better, but it's just a nice one to go into the collection with a nice image. And as I said before, stature, not a big name, but numbered out at 66, and just a really nice looking card. I do keep buying these, and eventually, hopefully I'll get one that's in a good enough condition to get graded, but so far, stature, they always seem to have some slight problem with them. So a few more freebies. So ultimate signatures of Letterman, to Thrashers. Obviously don't see many Thrashers cards knocking around, so I could have picked up Letterman from a different set, but yeah, Atlanta Thrashers, just something different image with a different jersey and different pads, so just a nice one that'll look a bit different to what I normally pick up for everybody else. Nothing too special about this one apart from it is low numbered out of 25. Picked it up, it was cheap and low numbered, so it's not the sort of thing I'd normally pick up again, but a low numbered card cheap when I'm buying other things, it just made sense to add that one as well. This one, I could probably guess, as I said before, I don't pick up many patch autos, but the patch on this one, just thought it was a stunning patch. You get some really nice Blackhawks patches. just because of how the logo is. So Authentic Rookie is out 49 of Stauber. It is the first auto I've got of his, so it is one that I needed to fill a gap for in the collection. So yeah, really nice one to pick up, really pleased with that one. I'm sure if we've got extra cards in this one, or is it just this one on the front? Looks like it's just the one card. So another one that was just going cheap, obviously, but again, slightly different design. So just like to pick it up, just so not everything in the PC looks the same. Nice Ben Bishop on the Dallas Stars from Engrained. Yeah, with a silver pen auto, so really nice looking, that one. Another free card. These would have been from a break. Wasn't the best of breaks because they're just extra cards that were thrown in. So the only card I actually hit from the break was a Bobrovsky. Again, stature, this time 23-24. As usual, centering's off. I can see straight away this one won't be going for grading, but obviously cup winning goalie after 375 on my favourite set, favourite product. Couldn't say no to that one. This one, a nice pickup. This one was from eBay. A couple of these players obviously now caps, so made sense to get this one, even though they're not necessarily caps on this card, but with Chychrun and Strome on there. Yeah, just really nice. Yeah, might not be upper deck. It's just a sort of Heroes and Prospects CHL sort of from Leaf, but just really nice patches. So a couple more for the Allure set. So an Anderson and the goalie of Johansson, again on the orange slice for that one. So that's another couple of those. And then a set that I picked up previously, a card, and just when I got it in hand, just really liked it, so I've picked up some more of it, some more parallels from this. So this is the Splendid Skaters again from Stature. That's just the base of Tom Wilson. And then the orange. I do already own the red as well. I think there's a couple more that I'm keeping an eye out for, but just really nice looking cards. I think that do with a new top loader for that one, but yeah, numbered out at 35. So just check the condition on those, and if the orange one's suitable, that one will probably go off for grading. Something just a bit different. Just love the design of the card. No more to it than that. There's nothing to do with name of the player or anything. Just a card that just looks different. So like from Pacific, so all the way back in the 90s, so 98. So, but just a really nice design. So another Eriksson Ek rookie rendition is this one. It's really nice, numbered out of 99. So rookie auto, cheap. Why not add that one? So I think I ended up with a few autos of this guy now, not intentionally, but just the cards have come up. I've liked the look of them, and they've not been particularly expensive. So Mad Sogard, nice looking card. Just like the gold foil on that one. It's from Premier. And then again, as a lot of you will probably know, I do have a random Dante Fabro PC. So a couple of cards from, again, favourite set, Stature. Both rookie cards. So the red out of 75, and then the Rookie Reliance out of 99. So just nice ones that I can add to that random PC that I've got that was completely unintentional. So just a couple more bits to go. So I've got a batch of Young Guns in this one. I think I remember biting these quite late on in the year. Again, all from the same seller. I think these were on eBay. So Brandon Boothue actually is just, from what I can make out, is just the value on his has started to creep up. So glad I picked that one up cheap when I could. Devin Cooley. the Romanov, Blomqvist, and then given how expensive Fleury's actual young gun is, same seller I was getting the other young ones from, had this, only a couple of dollars, so just made sense to add that because I don't know when I'm going to actually ever get around to picking up his actual young gun. So a few more bits for Allure again. I've got another Jason Robertson. I've ended up with 2 of those. No issue with that. Decent player, always got reasonable value. Actually, yeah, Robertson, one of the older year young guns of Dan Blackburn for the Rangers. So I do go back and collect the older years for those as well. So they do all go in a binder, which I'll share at some point once I've got all these new ones slotted in. So yeah, I do go all the way back to, I think it's 2000 is my oldest one. So yeah, still quite a few of the old ones. Trying to find those at a sensible price, not always easy. No, I didn't purchase any of those. Another young guns, Stetska and Parrots, and then a couple from this set, I think. So 2002 Signature Series. These are both the gold variation. So a Rick DiPietro and a Kiprusoff. So yeah, just 2 nice ones that weren't too expensive. And then a private signings, which 2001 of Nabokov. So slightly different design to what you see on a lot of the cards now. So again, why not pick up something that looks a bit different rather than just the standard things we see? You can seem to get churned out year after year these days. So there's another one of these that we looked at before, the Splendid Skaters of Tom Wilson. Now, I'm sure there's still 1 or 2 that I'm missing of the parallels. I think I already have the red. That's this one. I think this is the teal out of 150. So the shine on these is just so nice. It was an insert that I just wasn't familiar with. I just suddenly saw one. I saw the red on eBay, obviously being a colour match, just stunning. Unfortunately, gave it to the grading club to look at it, and there was just a few too many marks on for it to be worth grading. But yeah, just so nice. So gradually just building the rainbow on that. Whether I'll ever finish it all or not, I don't know, but it's just nice to keep picking up. And I think Ovi does have a Splendid Skaters as well, but obviously price-wise, it's just much cheaper to pick up the Tom Wilson one. So another one, just a cheap card, just why not sort of thing. No specific reason for that one, just cheap, and I was buying other things. So as we've already discussed previously, favourite set again. So the reason for picking up another Sogard auto. So a rookie out of 49. Yeah, just made sense to pick that up. Again, you can see centering off on that straight away. So that's not one that we have grading, but it's just a nice one to add into the PC. And then I think this one was actually a Whatnot pickup. I couldn't believe the price on it for an out of 15. Might not be the biggest name, but an out of 15. I think it was less than $10 for an out of 15. So how can I say no to that as a goalie collector? And favourite set again. Just a really nice looking card, and in person that's really stunning. A few more hockey to go. So John Gibson, Sign of the Times. When I started looking through my collection of who I did have autos for, surprisingly, I'd not already got a Gibson. So just picked this one up. So there's plenty of his autos knocking around, so they don't tend to be too expensive. So nice one there. And then I think this was hitting a break. I think what I was actually hoping for was to hit a Bobrovsky, but can't turn my nose up at a Spencer Knight at 55. So yeah, another nice goalie parallel from Stature. And then a couple of slabs. So a Vanacek 9.5 SGC. I do already have a Vanacek graded card from MNT, but I do tend to like SGC for my PC. So when this just popped up on eBay, again, being Vanacek, SGC only 9.5, not expensive, so just thought I'd pick that one up to arguably replace the one I'd already got. And then this one was picked up, just not the highest of grades, the autos are 10, but a different card that you just don't very often see. So it's from Fleer. So 15-16 Fleer, you just don't tend to see many of these pop up at all, like I say. Numbered out at 299, so it's 10 on the auto, 8.5 on the card. Again, SGC. The 8.5 didn't matter too much to me, so it's not like I bought it to sell. It's just a nice card that is just different to the other things I normally pick up. And you don't often see the Fleer Showcase cards, and it wasn't expensive, probably because of it being an 8.5. I think that's it for hockey. So just got a few football and a couple of F1 cards. So I am a Liverpool fan for my sins, so not necessarily everybody's most popular player now from a Liverpool fan's point of view. Just a mosaic Trent Alexander-Arnold. I do tend to stick with these to the standard Panini sets of Prism and Select mainly, and a bit of mosaic. So just a couple of Alisson Becker and a Szoboszlai. Don't know why they've put so much tape on this one, but Nunez Pink Ice. This is a nice one. Another Alisson Becker, but this one being the Dragon Scale, numbered to 48. So yeah, the Becker card tend not to be too expensive, so just add that one. So select a nice set. Nothing special about that one, but I think I was buying that at the same time as something else. So yeah. And nice to just pick up the odd auto, the Obsidian cards. Similar with the hockey, the dark coloured cards. I just love the designs. So he wasn't at Liverpool long, but Karl-Heinz Riedler, sort of quite a well-known German. So yeah, I do try and like to pick up the odd auto for some of the Liverpool players. I don't have a huge football collection, but I do try and pick up a few autos now and again. And then my favourite parallel from Select, the tie-dye, which I think in football is numbered 49. So no longer at Liverpool, but I just love the tie-dye. I've got a Szoboszlai tie-dye currently away for grading. I don't know when that'll come back now with the all the changes that have happened at SGC, but that was submitted back in November. So hopefully that'll not be too long. But yeah, another tie-dye. I'll check the condition of that one. That one might go off for grading. I don't know why, but I do seem to pick up a few mosaic green rookie cards. I've got a few others as well. I think we've got Pedri, a Camavinga, and a Chiesa. So this one, yeah, I think it cost about $2 for an Olmo rookie card. Another from Select, Nunez. Might not have turned out great from at Liverpool, but I did quite like him. You never knew quite what you were going to get. And this one numbered out of 125. Then a couple of graded football cards. Just a Cody Gakpo, Pink Ice. This seller did have 3 Pink Ice SGC slabs. I tried to do a deal on the 3, but they weren't really interested, so I just picked up this one because I didn't want to pay the price. They've got the other 2 listed at that. I tried to get them standard price, I think at about $15 each card, and they just didn't want to budge on them, so I just picked up the cheap one, which actually cost me less than $15, so less than the cost of grading, so I wasn't going to complain. This one, quite a nice one, and surprisingly not too expensive given who it is, albeit it is only an SGC 9. Mo Salah, SGC 9, numbered out orange out of 75. So less than $20 for this, which given grading probably costs 20 these days. So only a 9, but I'm not too bothered about that. A 10, I probably won't be prepared to pay the price for, with it just being for my own collection, football not being my main PC. Then we've got 2 F1 cards, 2 graded F1 cards. I've just made a decision fairly recently. that obviously Lewis Hamilton's probably not got too many years left. So I've just decided to try and pick up some of his cards, and the ones I've decided I'm going to try and pick up is the base, his base Sapphire cards. Not necessarily graded, but these became available. So I thought, well, rather than buying them and sending them off for grading myself, which you never know what grade you're going to get, I just thought I'd add these. So yeah, I am gradually now going to try and pick up some of the base Sapphire Hamilton. So that one, 2021, 9.5, and then a 2020, which I think was possibly the first year for the F1 Topps Chrome. So just another one. So I think on 2021, I think I've got most of the set now, mostly raw. And I'm obviously just starting to look for the other years, but it seems to be 2021 that seems to be more readily available for some reason on eBay and things. But yeah, so I'll gradually be picking those up. I just don't want to pay a lot, so it's just a bit of a side PC that I know it won't be around for much longer. So I've just tried to specify a set number of cards. It's not going to be a massive collection. I might try and get a few graded if they look in decent enough condition. So that covers all the hockey. I've got some other bits which I won't do on this video. It's not hockey related, and there's a lot of base and things because it's a lot of break cards, and so not really going to be of any real interest. So yeah, it's just that I'd do that, and so I only get things shipped over probably once a year. So probably won't be another one of these videos for quite a while. But hopefully, if some of you find that interesting, and I'll try and do some more videos in the future with things. I've got a few boxes I might try and do videos of breaking when I actually get around to opening some of those. Thank you.